My sponsor Rock Bottom is currently running a special deal. Head on over to rockbottomcoins.com and use code Zirksee at checkout for a 30% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today we have some information about Superstar X Factors in Madden 20. And of course, if you guys are not already subbed to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button and of course turn that notification bell on so you guys do not miss a single video going over some Madden 20 news and whatever else we get. I believe next week we are also getting some more news. I know Ultimate Team information is coming up very shortly as well. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the Superstar abilities info. So it says, hey Madden fans, Clint Oldenburg here, senior gameplay designer from the Madden NFL development team. The team is extremely excited to announce everything we've been working on for Madden NFL 20. We've taken a fresh approach to the development of this game, and we have focused on modernizing gameplay and presentation. For Madden NFL 20, we had a very clear focus by targeting 3 primary creative pillars, all driven by player feedback. Make NFL stars feel like stars, build unique playbooks and new NFL strategy, and create more immersive moments and deliver a polished experience. Every in-game feature built for Madden NFL 20 is aligned with one of these pillars, while still being committed to delivering the most authentic and the most fun Madden NFL experience that we possibly can. In part 1 of our gameplay deep dive series, we'll discuss how we're making stars feel like stars with our brand new Superstar X Factor feature. We're going beyond ratings in our design to separate the elite players from the rest of the pack, so let's get to it. Superstar X Factors. The NFL is a star-driven league, and we tune in every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday to see how these unique athlete stories will unfold as they take to the field. The story for each game in Madden NFL 20 will be told by 50 of the NFL's most elite athletes, who will be featured in games as X Factors. These players frequently take their teams to elite levels by raising their game when it matters the most, especially when they get in what athletes know as the zone. When these superstars are in the zone, they become X Factors that have the biggest impact on each game and the entire season. We are encapsulating what makes these players so rare and so powerful with Superstar X Factor abilities. Here, of course, we have Patrick Mahomes, who has an insane X Factor ability. Each of the 50 players will have a loadout of powerful abilities, including one zone ability that can be unlocked during gameplay by completing an in-game objective tailored to that player. When the objective is achieved, they will enter the zone and have access to use their special ability until their opponents knock them out of the zone with an objective of their own. These players also have several superstar abilities equipped, which will be active at all times during gameplay to emphasize their unique skill sets and make them powerful and hard to stop, just like their real-life counterparts. For both the zone abilities and superstar abilities, what sets them apart is they are not ratings boosts or modifications. These are behaviors, characteristics, and situational outcomes aspects of football, and it will be very clear to our players what impact they're having on the game by complementing the player ratings, not modifying them. So let's get into some. Below is an example of a Superstar X Factor ability loadout. Here we have Patrick Mahomes. Now you guys see here his zone ability is Bazooka. When in the zone, increase maximum pass distance. Now I believe he can throw up to 80 yards, which is just crazy. Objective, complete a to-be-determined number of passes over 30 yards. I'm pretty sure that has to be in the air as well. So it might be like 4 or 5, passes you have to complete for 30 yards. Knockout would be an interception or a sack. Now let's keep this in mind, guys. Yes, he'll be able to throw 80 yards. But in order for someone to throw 80 yards, they literally have to be all the way backed up to their 20-yard line. So keep that in mind as well. Also, superstar abilities, no look Deadeye. This is all for Patrick Mahomes. He has all of these abilities. No look Deadeye is perfect passing accuracy on cross-body throws. Now, I don't know how this is going to work with Ultimate Team. I believe you are going to have to, power up a player to get these abilities. I doubt you'll be able to have like all these active at one time. Escape Artist, elite speed and agility when scrambling on passing plays. I believe also they said this is behind the line of scrimmage, of course. Another way to counter this, of course, would be quarterback contain. And I believe they did say with this one, you actually have a higher chance of fumbling as well. So if you want to use QB contain, you can do that. But quarterback contain really, QB contain basically makes your pass rushers not pass rush at all, so if they decide not to scramble, your QB can say it was worthless. Dashing Deadeye, perfect passing accuracy when throwing on the run, and Red Zone Deadeye, perfect passing accuracy when thrown inside the red zone. I really hope the other quarterbacks have some very good abilities as well, because honestly, Patrick Mahomes is like the best quarterback to use in Madden of all time. There is also a group of additional players we're calling superstars. These players will be equipped with superstar abilities just like the X Factors, but they will not have a special zone ability to unlock. Here's a look at Patriots wide receiver Julian Edelman's superstar ability. He has Slot-O-Matic, which excels at routing and contested catches when running routes from a slot receiver position. So you cannot put him on the outside and have these abilities. You have to have him in the slot. Here are a few more examples of superstar abilities. Pass Lead Elite. Extended precision passing on all throws except for high and low throw. Pocket Deadeye, perfect passing accuracy when passing with the quarterback's feet set from inside the pocket. Matchup Nightmare. Gets open and wins contested catches when covered by a single linebacker or defensive lineman. I'm not sure who would line up a linebacker on a receiver, so maybe it would have to be a running back for that one. Edge Rush Elite. Frequently use dominant pass rush moves when rushing from a defensive edge position. This one honestly would be very, very good. While their goal is to make these players feel unique and powerful, game balance is a critical piece. Every ability in the game will have a counter. All abilities can be countered by user skill mechanics and or counter abilities. So when Julian Edelman is using his Slot-O-Matic ability that allows him to hang on to catches in traffic, if the defender recovering has either the zoned out or man-up catch knockout ability, then the outcome will be decided by a 50-50 flip. Knowing that both players are so elite that either player has an equal chance of success when directly matched up, or it can be countered if the user on defense clicks on the defender and makes an interception. The list of players we've chosen to be Superstar X Factors is an elite and exclusive list that will evolve throughout the NFL season. The Superstar X Factors players will be changed throughout the year based on players' performance in the real-life NFL. Specific to the X Factor players, we are going to limit the number of X Factor players in the game at any one time to 50. So we are pretty excited to see the debates throughout the season around which NFL stars are most deserving to be an X Factor. So yes, they could be adding in new players, but that means they'll also have to be taking out X Factor players as well to do that. Franchise and Ultimate Team will benefit from the addition of superstar abilities, creating another layer of strategy in these modes. They've been designed in a way that allows them to be used in unique ways for player progression and team building. Next up is going to be Superstar X Factors in Franchise Mode. In Franchise Mode, abilities have been tied to player development traits. In order to be able to have access to ability loadouts, players will need the development traits to unlock them. As such, the development traits have been updated to reflect that potential. Superstar X Factors, Zone and Superstar abilities. Star and Normal have no abilities. At the end of each season, top performers can increase their development traits to unlock abilities. Even more exciting is drafting a rookie with the Superstar Potential development trait, meaning that once you play with them enough, they will reveal either a Superstar X Factor or Superstar development trait and gain access to abilities. That's actually really, really cool. Here they actually go over an Ultimate Team. In Ultimate Team, Chemistry's abilities are being replaced by the Superstar abilities, okay, which will bring you more customization tools for your team. While more tools will be available in the toolbox for your players, there will be specific trade-offs and choices that you'll have to make strategically. If you are a player who relies heavily on pre-play adjustments and hot routes, you'll probably want to grab some pre-play abilities, whereas if you're more into scrambling with your quarterback, you'll be interested in equipping some mobile QB abilities. In most cases, you won't be able to get them all on the same player. We're excited to see how players will use these abilities to make interesting choices that will lead to more diverse gameplay strategies. Looking for more details in an upcoming MUT blog. To make stars feel like stars, we didn't just stop with the abilities. We are delivering signature and custom animations and presentation for these Superstar X Factors too. Throwing animations. A handful of the top NFL quarterbacks will have their signature throwing animations in the game, and we plan to continue to add more signature animations. Same thing goes with the passing animations here, like Aaron Rodgers with the fast release in the game, followed closely by Baker Mayfield and also Patrick Mahomes. The timing from the start to end of a passing animation for all quarterbacks will scale down from the fastest passers based on their real-world performance. Short pass will always be faster than deep pass for all quarterbacks, but deep passes for the elite passers are still significantly faster than deep passes by lower-rated players. Here we also have some pump fake mechanics. While on the topic of passing, we worked how our pump fake mechanic functions for Madden NFL 20. You can now double tap a receiver icon to pump fake for a specific receiver, which also means, yes, I think that means touch pass is probably going to be out of the game. Or use this as a throw canceling mechanic if you want to pull the ball down late if you change your mind. That's actually really cool. A well-timed pump fake will be able to impact defensive players by forcing them to react, especially when equipped with the sleight of hand pump fake superstar ability on players like Big Ben. As a result, the medium pass mechanic has been returned to the press and release mechanic that was there prior to Madden NFL 16. Signature animations and special moves. We've updated on the first down and sack celebrations with a focus on signature celebrations. For runners, you'll notice that superstar players have their own set of special moves that only superstars have access to, including spin, juke, hurdle, truck, and stiff arm, and even branching broken tackles out of the special moves. We've even scratched the surface with signature running styles on a few players, Cam, Edelman, Kamara, and Richard Sherman, and we hope to expand this in the future. Superstar pass rush will have powerful and unique pass rush animations that will have a heavy impact on offensive game planning due to the quarterback pressure these animations deliver. On the presentation side, we have special pregame and during game signature cutscenes for the superstar athletes to really connect players with their favorite NFL stars. Immersion and quality polish. Heading into Madden NFL 20, we have made a team-wide commitment to drive the core quality of the game with a goal of significantly reducing the number of immersion breakers our fans experience. To back that up, we did something different during our production for Madden 20. Instead of waiting until we had alpha to polish the game, we started doing polish weeks after every 3 weeks of production, or in other words, had mini alphas all year long. Hopefully that actually does work there. A streamlined pre-play, post-play, and no huddle experience. We've significantly shortened the amount of time spent showing gameplay before and after the play. What's important to note here is both the game clock and play clock will naturally be accelerated regardless of your accelerated clock settings to account for the time that would normally tick off while players are getting in line. When using hurry up or no huddle, the accelerated clock will tick off the amount of time it will take for the player the farthest way to run and get in line in his pre-play formation position. These changes have created a faster experience and more time spent on the sticks in each game session. That's actually pretty cool too. Pass rush. The pass rush has changed how the game is being played and is the direct counter to keep deep routes and great quarterbacks play. We are bringing a more balanced and powerful pass rush to our game globally to limit the amount of time in the pocket. That is awesome. In-game feedback system, the in-game feedback will streamline to be more cohesive and informative, especially around notifications for X factors and user mechanics. Refactor of under pressure quarterback penalty. Putting pressure on the quarterback to be more impactful for Madden 20, which is really, really cool. Multiple defenders can now seamlessly add onto tackle animations when sacking the quarterback. Rush get-up animations. If players get knocked down to the ground while the play is still live, they will now hurry to get up off the field and be more aware of the game situation. That's awesome as well. Limits placed on lurking linebackers. In addition to the throw trajectory tune mentioned previously, we have also made some changes with jumping interceptions over the middle versus passing plays. Primarily, only defensive backs will be able to execute the athletic jumping INTs in Madden NFL 20, while linebackers and defensive linemen will not be able to make acrobatic catches over the middle. If a user tries to intercept a pass one of these bigger defenders that he can't reach, the player will trigger a catch animation, but he won't reach the ball. However, we have picked out the best ball in the air linebackers and equipped them with a superstar ability to get up in the air and make those catches. Okay, so I definitely need to get those guys for Ultimate Team. Animation polish on blocking and tackling. Seems what it is. Same thing with pre-play, post-play, and no huddle experience. More quality tweaks. We have removed auto strafe from the game. Wow, okay. We removed different game speeds from the game, mainly due to the amount of very specific bugs caused for our animation systems. Ball hawk is now defaulted to on for all skill levels. So now that you know what Superstar X Factors are all about in Madden 20, which player will you choose for your X Factor? Keep an eye out for part 2 on May 23rd. I gotta say, guys, I'm pretty excited for Madden 20. The Superstar abilities, I say, actually sound pretty dang cool. I just want to see the list, which players have it, what all the abilities are, and what are the counters. That's what I'm kind of curious about. But let me know down below what you guys think about Madden 20, all these abilities. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys next time.